What's up, guys? I wanted to try a protective style, and so I put in these super easy, dope box braids. And right now, I'm gonna show you how I installed these. Lego? Alright, first things first, the hair I used is from Expression. It's a Kanekalon braiding hair, and it's abnormally long. Like, who is wearing their hair this long? Look at it! It goes past my butt. I just don't get it. Anyway, I don't think I need to explain why, but I'm cutting this hair in half, which is actually pretty economical. You can save some money with these packs of hair. All right, so now you've got an appropriate length and we're good to go. So I'm starting on stretched dry hair, and as you can see, I already did the back. I'm gonna start by parting a row of hair from one side of my head all the way to the other side of my head and clipping the rest of the hair out of the way. Now, I'd say I tried to keep each row of hair about an inch thick all the way across. Our parts are going to be pretty big for these. So we're going to create a part making a boxy section to begin braiding. I'm going to first rehydrate my hair with a bit of rose water. You can also use plain water if you want. Just spraying that in my hands and working that in from ends to roots. We're going to seal all that moisture in nice and thoroughly using a cream-based sealant. I'm using my DIY mango buttercream and working that in from ends to root. And I'm just going to add a bit more of that cream to the very ends of my hair for a bit more added protection. All right, time to braid in the hair. Grab a decent sized section. This is probably about 1/2 inch or 3/4 of an inch thick. Just make it as big or small as you personally want. I'm gonna give the ends of the hair a slight tug. This will help fray that hair out a bit at each end so that your braid will form to a tapered point that won't unravel. Now split that hair into 2 halves, and you'll want one half to be larger and have more hair in it than the other half. Grabbing the smaller half, place it directly over the middle of the larger half. So it should look like this. And this is how we'll add the hair to start the braid. As you can see, we have 3 even sections, 1, 2, and the middle makes 3. All right, time to braid it in. The way you hold your hair to your head makes a huge difference. So I like to take my hand with my palm facing me, and I grab the hair by that middle section. Now, grabbing your natural hair, you're gonna place your fingers that are holding that middle section of braiding hair over the natural hair section. So now you're holding your natural hair with the same fingers that are holding the synthetic braiding hair. And you'll notice you have one section free, the middle section with natural hair and braiding hair, and then that third section also free. And now we're gonna braid these 3 sections together like normal. So holding tight to that middle section with the natural hair, reach underneath, grabbing a side section and pull that to the middle. Now reach underneath again, grabbing the other side section, pulling that to the middle, and now the hair is locked in place. So keep going, following a normal braiding pattern. Reach underneath the middle section, grab a side and pull it through. Reach underneath the middle section again, grab the other side and pull it through. Now that the synthetic hair is added, just braid all the way down to the end like normal. And that's it, now repeat. Moisturize hair, seal that moisture in, and adding a bit more to my ends for added protection. And now to braid that synthetic hair in. With your palm facing you, grab the hair by the middle section. Grab your natural hair with the same fingers that are holding the synthetic hair, nice and close to the root. And now you're ready to braid with your 3 sections. 1 on the side, 1 large one in the middle, and 1 on the other side. So reach underneath the middle section, grab a side section and pull it through. Reach under the middle section again, grab the other side section and pull that through. Now the synthetic hair is locked in place. Keep braiding down like normal. Reach under the middle section, grab a side, pull it through. Reach under the middle section again, grab the other side, pull it through, and so on and so forth. Just taking your time so that your braid comes out nice and neat. Now, don't get discouraged and give up if you don't get it right away. It took me a few times to figure it out too. As with everything, it all comes down to muscle memory, so just keep trying and you'll eventually get it. Okay, so that's it. Just keep grabbing sections as small or large as you want them and braid away. Now I wanted the front sections to be a little bit more triangular than square, so making a part down the middle and another angular part on each side. I split each of those sections in half and make 2 braids for each section. And that's it. We're all done braiding. And I just changed my shirt so that you can see this next part more clearly. So this is optional, but if you want to make sure that your ends definitely don't come undone, you can dip them in boiling hot water, which helps the hair to stick together. Just be really careful with this step because that boiling water can seriously burn you. If you're under 18, just make sure you have a parent or guardian help you. So I'm dipping my braids in one at a time because I really want to make sure that I don't dip any of my natural hair into this boiling hot water. That would be really disastrous for your real hair, so just be careful. So I will say the one bad thing about dipping the hair in boiling water is that it makes your ends look really limp and stringy. As you can see, the hair that's been dipped no longer has that nice bend to it. So you decide if you want to do this step or not. It really does help to lock the hair and it just doesn't look as good. So to take care of that, I'm just going to trim off any unnecessary strings at the bottom. And to give the ends a bit more shape, I'm going to sleep in these satin rollers. So I'm just rolling the very ends of the braid just to give it a little bump. So it's the next morning and I'm taking the rollers out. And as you can see, there's a nice little bend at the ends. Your super easy box braids are complete. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it helped. And as always, I'll see you in the next one.